Hello and welcome to this review for Formulating Questions. I'm Mr. Clyde. So remember, for formulating questions, there are three qualities that questions have to have. The questions are specific and are based on examining the data. The questions could generate answers that would clarify the relationships between the data. And the questions are empirically testable by scientists. That means that they could be tested in an experiment. Now, what kind of questions can you formulate according to this graph that we have here? So that's the first question that we have. Now, here we have on the y-axis mass of fillings in milligrams. On the x-axis we have the number of wraps. And the title of the graph is average mass lifted by magnets. So which one of these questions would make a good question? Is it 1, what are the different number of wraps displayed on the graph? 2, how is the mass of the fillings being picked up affected by the number of wraps? Or 3, how many fillings were picked up by the smallest number of wraps? I'm going to give you some thinking time right now. So here we have the graph. Here we have the possible questions. Now the one here that's a good question is the second one, because it says, how is the mass of the fillings being picked up affected by the number of wraps? It's specific to the data, first of all. It makes the relationship between the x and y axis, and it can be tested. So that's why that's the better question. Here's another data set. So again, what kind of questions can we formulate according to this graph? So here the title of the graph is electromagnet. On the y-axis we have the strength of the magnetic force. On the x-axis we have the volts. So here are three possible questions. Which one's a good question? Is it 1, what is the title of the x and y axis? 2, how many volts are needed to increase the strength of the magnet to 8? 3, how does the number of volts affect the strength of the magnet? Think about which one is the best one. So again, here's the data. Here are the questions. Here's the data. Here are the questions. And the best one is number 3. How does the number of volts affect the strength of the magnet, right? The question specific to the data makes a relationship between the x and y axis and can be tested. Now here's our last set of data. What kind of questions can you formulate according to this graph? So here on the y-axis we have voltage. On the x-axis we have number of turns of wire. So what I want you to do is I would like you to write a question based off of this data here. So again, just remember the 3 parts to formulating good questions are right here. Questions are specific and are based on examining the data. Questions could generate answers that would clarify the relationships between the data, and questions are empirically testable by scientists. So that was our quick review there on how to ask good questions.